night.
Thank you. Pacific Heights will be in theaters around the country.
I'm Ted.
I'm Larry.
And we're the Ted and Larry Show.
At the nearby Roadhouse, which is remarkably like the Roadhouse in the primetime drama, the Ted and Larry Show provides the equivalent of the TV program's eccentric log lady.
All the regulars go to Mountain High Market, so if they want to know anything about anything, that's where they go.
Just like the Double R Diner on television, the Mountain High Market serves as local gossip headquarters.
They do have to be careful with what they do up here because it gets around very quickly. Believe me, I know.
Store owner Susie Chalfant says a lot of the gossip is as juicy as the television shows.
Who's doing what with whom and...
The market sells many of the staples that are woven into the storyline of the television show, including a
Damn fine cup of coffee.
She's a good-hearted woman.
Of course, everyone in the Twin Peaks area has their own idea about the central theme of the television show, the murder mystery with its question for the 90s.
Who killed Laura Palmer?
I think maybe it was Laura's father.
I think everyone in the town had something to do with it.
Well, Larry killed her, of course. That guy right there.
Even the sheriff's department in Twin Peaks has gotten in on the fun. In the television series, this character's name is Deputy Hawk. In the real Twin Peaks, this officer's name is...
Detective Hawks from the sheriff's office at Twin Peaks.
So naturally, Detective Hawk's department has responded to the times.
Since the series has come out and people have asked a few questions, there has been a T-shirt, I guess, that's sort of surfaced, and it just displays Twin Peaks Sheriff's Office, and a little caption reads with it, "We know who did it."
What the sheriff's department doesn't know provides the most eerie similarity between Twin Peaks the fantasy and Twin Peaks the reality. It's a 16-year-old crime.
I was a detective up here in Twin Peaks at the time, and I recall being called out about 2 o'clock in the morning to an arson here in Twin Peaks. After I arrived at the arson, I was then told that there had been a body found inside the structure and the debris.
The body was that of 20-year-old Nancy Lynn Easton. In March of 1974, she was killed in a house that stood on this site. The house was then set on fire. Jim Fitzpatrick, who works at the local lumberyard, lived next door and recalls that the investigation of the crime created a chilling atmosphere, just like the one on the television show.
The sheriff's department was going down to my friend's house, asking them about me, and coming to my house, asking me about them.
Nancy Lynn Easton's killer was never found, and the case is still open.
We never closed the books on a homicide.
There's yet another stories to share.
If you believed what you saw on television, this could be your view of the real Twin Peaks. Deep woods that just might hide a community's darkest secrets. But this is the real Twin Peaks. The towns of Snoqualmie and North Bend, a half-hour's drive east of Seattle. It was this natural beauty of the Northwest that captivated director David Lynch and is now captivating thousands of tourists who show up to enjoy the scenery as well as the sinister from this strange TV program. They come to see Snoqualmie Falls and the Great Northern Hotel, which perches on the precipice above the falls. But the Great Northern is really the Salish Lodge, and you'd be hard-pressed to find any knotty pine inside. Agent Cooper might be disappointed. The high school where Laura was prom queen is really Mount Si High, now being enlarged to handle a growing student population. And the Packard Mill is part of the Weyerhaeuser logging operation. Who lives here? Well, Joanne Richter does. She runs the Alpine Blossom gift shop, which has seen its T-shirt business quadruple since Laura Palmer's murder.
Is this the kind of image that this town really has? Is it as mysterious and eerie and weird?
It can be. It can be at times, and there definitely are some people in this town who are very strange. But overall, basically, it's just a small town with a lot of really nice people.
Really nice people and really great pie. Just below the Twin Peaks of Mount Si, you'll find the Mar Tea Cafe. In the show, it's called the Double R. Lynch and his crew ate the pie here while filming and liked it so much it became a recurring theme. Since then, owner Pat Coquell's pie business has skyrocketed.
Well, it's doubled it. At least doubled, maybe tripled. And people want to buy them whole to go, but we can't because we can sell all that Garnet can make here in the restaurant.
Garnet is Garnet Cross, the woman who bakes those wonderful pies. The locals like the chocolate peanut butter, but it's the cherry that's become famous. Carolyn Burgess came all the way from San Francisco just for a taste.
When I had the cherry pie, I expected to see Agent Cooper sitting over at the counter, but I was a little disappointed only because he wasn't there. But beyond that, it was fun.
And the pie itself?
The pie was good.
And one more note. In Twin Peaks, you'd expect the town's only movie theater to be showing Psycho 2 or Murders at the Rue Morgue. In reality, it was The Jungle Book. Fun place. Great pie. Great pie, Michelle. Have it with you.
I've been 50 years